test in class and wondered when this topic was addressed. Maybe you wondered to yourself, the teacher never went over this, or God, it would have been nice to get some practice on this. Well, that's where homework comes in handy. Teachers assign homework for practice, not just to keep you busy. Homework teaches time management, personal responsibility, and work ethic. So I'm going to be going over how it helps you understand the material better, how it teaches you personal responsibility, and how it teaches you problem solving. Homework is meant for practice to understand the topic. For example, in math class, it's easy for you to practice the problems in math so you can get the questions on the test right. It helps with comprehension. Also, following along with homework helps you follow along with class. If you don't know what's going on in the homework, you're not going to understand what they're doing in class or what the content is about. So personal responsibility. To sit down and do your own homework on your own accord is an example of responsibility. It is important to do homework, or any kind of work for that matter, and that teaches you responsibility. It is good to practice and get done early so you can better practice your homework, better practice your problems or questions, and you can have time to do other stuff that you want to do, or other homework. It is a good way to train yourself to be responsible. Problem solving. The more homework you do, the easier it is to better understand how to do things, how to do the tougher problems on your own. It's a good way to learn problem solving by just not asking questions immediately. Try to force yourself to work through the problems, to try to understand what you need to do. It is important to practice and continue your homework so you can expand your mind and figure out where it would be better to problem solve or where it would be better to ask the questions. It is tougher to quickly think of how to work through the problems if you just decide to blow it off or decide not to ask questions. It's very important to do your homework and do your problems so you can understand what you need to do. So those are just a few advantages of homework and doing the problems. I've gone over how homework helps you understand the material better, how it teaches personal responsibility, and how it helps you problem solve. So hopefully you took a little bit out of this, and remember, do your homework.